stay loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way that now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her in the burner, I'm in Atlanta, look to the Jezebel, girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a zipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sound it hurt for right. I'm real Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron's tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the tan today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that shit like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's say they want on the game when she see us top of that G. Want my last name, but I'm feeling pass is free. Yo, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time to shit up fine and know like me. Yeah, too bad I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn on ever. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever. Forever.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
James outside. Shoots over Davis. And it's Hachimura missing. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Hachimura. Count it.
The D was there, but Hachimura is used to having to score against some aggressive coverage.
Here's Davis. Off the left rim and out. Good drive by Reeves. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
20 feet out. Davis can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Cunningham to the paint. James with a steal. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Davis. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Davis. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Here's Reeves. Doncic left side. Good D by Duren.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
There's Davis with the three. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The Pistons leading. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. The coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
As always, Allie, we thank you. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Reeves. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Lakers trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Cunningham. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 5 points.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And finished off by Davis.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Duren. Here's Wilson. Inside. Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. And anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Outside Vanderbilt. To the inside. And Davis with the block.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks. I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And now the Pistons in transition.
Phenomenal awareness by AD there, leaking out in transition, one of his best assets, and comes away with the basket.
Outside Reeves. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for the Lakers, Reeves. Austin Reeves.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Cunningham. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
There's a screen. Here's Finney-Smith. Another shot. And a nice bucket inside from Vanderbilt.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And Davis gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Duren's got 8.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Lakers trail by 8. Diallo outside. Pass to James. With some arc. Davis with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Back to Cunningham. The three is up. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
Outside Milton. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Pistons lead by 11. And here's Cunningham outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball movement.
To win the run. Diallo, no good. Detroit shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Team second.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Back to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Davis has got 11 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Lynn. And James launches it from deep. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wilson from deep. Here's Davis. Good D by Vanderbilt. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
And LeBron James in attack mode.
Forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
And again, no good by Detroit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best. Tremendous scoring output here from AD. I love this aggressive mindset.
Here's Vanderbilt. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Vanderbilt's got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Ryan, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. So both teams changing it up here. Lakers trail by 16. And Doncic puts up a deep three. The Lakers with another miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Monk for three. LeBron with the rebound. On offense, here are the Lakers. With the floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Offline with a three. Lakers trail by 14. LeBron on the go. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Launches a three, and the basket by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hachimura. And he can't get that one. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Lakers with possession here. 17-point game. Pass to Hachimura. Now, here is James. Monk covers to the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Love the hustle. When the break is on, so is Malik Monk.
Dillingham was a 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Wide open look. Again, the Pistons score.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Reeves. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Reed. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves. Austin Reeves.
And so Reeves nails both of them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Monk with it. Picked up by James. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 17. Good drive by Reeves. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
James with a steal. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Here's Mikhailuk. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he double clutches and throws it down.
The This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Lakers making a switch here. Lakers trail by 17. Here's James. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Reed. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. Gay with a rebound. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks it down from distance. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's James. Deflects the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Fires the three. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Lakers trail by 20. Lets it fly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And the basket by Mikhailuk.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Detroit. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Puts up a three. James with the rebound. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Doncic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage low.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And the Lakers making a change here. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Launches it from deep. Diallo, no good. And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-6 run.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Here's Mikhailuk. 14 points for him. Here's Gay. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Case got his first 2 points of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Paul Reed. Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hamidou Diallo. 2 shots.
And Diallo drops them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Dillingham. He has 6. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Monk. Back to Mikhailuk. From behind the arc. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the 3. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Here's Goodwin. That's short off the rim. And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Detroit now. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
There's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Vanderbilt, no good. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Outside, Alexander Walker. They get it back. There's Cunningham with a 3. On target from range. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Alexander Walker. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Doncic, no good. And here's Detroit. Right now on a 9-0 run. Here's Davis. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, he's even more magnified and intense.
And now Allie LaForce with an update for us on Dorian Finney-Smith. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Doncic. The layup off target. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 20-4 run.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Doncic, no good.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
To the floor for the Lakers. LeBron James, Austin Reeves.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Detroit.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
The three. Kept alive. Pass to Davis. The three. Can't get it to drop. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Once again, for your Pistons dance team.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt.
Remaining in the game.
Back to Doncic. Oh, he picked him clean. Cunningham on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, do you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Shots blocked.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duran on defense.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. "51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Cunningham's got 34.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And there's another one for the Pistons.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Davis misses. James outside. And the shot goes.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, they were so
Stand up, say that with your chest. You barking over bones like I did.